This is your second helpful tips video for your second exam. In order to complete the second exam, you need to first read chapters 4, 5, and 6. This exam is predominantly focused on international strategy. You need to listen to the podcast at this link. This podcast describes Target's entry into the Canadian market. Once you've listened to the podcast, you can also read the transcript of the podcast. You need to answer these 3 questions. Note the different points allocated to each question. The first question asks you to think about why Target chose Canada. And this is based on reading from the course so far. So chapters 1, 2, and 3 might also apply. Think about why did Target choose Canada rather than any other foreign market. Try to identify the reasons for this choice and list them and explain in question number 1. In question number 2, you might want to focus on the international strategies described in chapter 6 and think about which strategy best describes Target's expansion into Canada. Explain why you think this particular strategy that you've selected is the one that is most descriptive of Target's choice. Remember, most organizations will not apply the strategies perfectly as they are described in your textbook. And so think about which strategy is most similar to the way in which Target chose to enter the Canadian market. As you will learn from the podcast, Target's entry into Canada was not successful, and the company then chose to exit. Based on your readings from chapters 4, 5, and 6, think about what advice you would offer Target as to how they should have entered the market. What strategy should they have chosen that might have been more successful? As always, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions.